Hello everyone, welcome to RoyalT Empire Education. And for those who don't know me, my name is Tyrone. In our last video, we talked about what is a fundamental analysis. And if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. It is in our channel listed there for you. Today we're going to talk about how to look at a simple patterns based on my experience and how to use those patterns and put them into strategies that will benefit you when you trade in the stock market. When I traded without using any charts or patterns, I only used the social media and news to trade my money. And this was my big mistake. I lost a lot of money, not because I was just looking at news, but because I was not aware of some things that the charts and patterns can tell you. Some of those things tell you whether it's going to go up or not. So you have to look at the charts and patterns to see whether it's going to go up or not. When you look at the charts, you always want to look for the peaks and the trough. Peaks are the highest price point in the stock market, and trough is the lowest price point that has been traded in the stock market. It could be during the day, week, monthly, or even the year. There's three simple triangles to look at whenever you trade in the stock market. We have the ascending triangle, meaning that you have a higher trough and higher peaks. I want you to imagine two imaginary lines and putting one on the trough and one on the peak. When all the peaks and trough are connected to the line, at some point it will meet. And if it's pointing upward, then it becomes an ascending triangle. This means there will be a shift in the price in the stock market. It usually goes down. So this would be a good time to make your profit and watch the stock market go down without losing any money at all. Then we have the symmetric triangle, when you have higher troughs and lower peaks. When you take those two imaginary lines and connect them, they will always point to the center. And that is how you're gonna know it's a symmetrical triangle. Whenever you see the symmetrical triangle, it is the point that you don't know whether it's gonna go up or down. So this will take your patience and wait for confirmation. Usually when it goes down about 5% or goes up 5%, that would be a good confirmation that the stock will go through that motion. Then we have the descending triangle, which is when you have a lower peak and a lower trough. Whenever you take those two imaginary lines and put it to the low peaks and the low trough, it will always point downwards. So whenever it points downwards, that's how you know it's a descending triangle. Whenever you see a descending triangle, this usually means that there will be a breaking of pattern that is going upwards. So wait for it to hit the bottom and look for the breaking of pattern. With your patience, look for the confirmation that is going upward. Then you put your money in to maximize your profit. You don't have to lose any money at all. Whenever you trade in the stock market, timing is crucial. Whenever you see ascending triangle, you want to make money by cutting your losses. So you want to sell your position before it goes down. And whenever you see a symmetric triangle, you have to be patient to look for whether it's going up or down. When there's a descending triangle, you look for the breaking of the pattern and it will go up at some point. Whenever that point hits, that's when you buy it and it will maximize your profit. It is very important to look at charts and patterns based on my experience. When I started using charts and patterns, not only I knew the time where I should go in and should go up, but I was gaining extra money at the same time. But there's also a big twist. Pattern reading is good, but cannot be used by itself because things can happen unexpectedly that the patterns and charts will not show you immediately. This is where you look at the earnings and the intrinsic value to be more safe, and I'll talk about that in my future videos. If you like what we're doing, teaching people about stocks and helping them to be financially free, don't hesitate to subscribe and like. If you have any questions, comment down below and I'll gladly answer them for you.